Sometimes it's not the destination that leaves the deepest mark. It's the road that gets you there. This is a journey through quiet backroads, timeless trees, and unexpected beauty. Welcome to the art of slow travel. There's something powerful about slowing down, not just physically, but mentally. Taking the kind of trip where you don't rush from place to place, where the map isn't just about the endpoint, but about everything in between. On this journey, I left the main highways behind, traded them for back roads that twist through small towns and forgotten valleys, the kind of place where life moves at a different pace, and the land still feels untouched. Maybe it's the anticipation that makes slow travel so meaningful, the sense that something beautiful or unexpected is always just around the bend. What will I see next? A wild turkey crossing the road, pausing to look at me just as curiously as I look at it? Or maybe the quiet silhouette of a coyote darting across a field at dusk. Every mile brings subtle changes. The vegetation shifts, the air feels different. The golden grass of the foothills slowly giving way to alpine trees and crisp mountain air. All the while, there is a strange and peaceful sense of stepping out of time, like I'm traveling not just across land, but through moments that will never exist in exactly the same way. The light, the smells, even the silence, it's all uniquely temporary. Some roads feel endless. They wind through forest and across ridges with no one else in sight. No cell service, just a downloaded map, the sound of the tires on gravel, and the feeling that you've entered a world far away from everything. I pass through tiny towns with names I've never heard and may never hear again. A few weathered buildings, maybe a gas station, an old swing set in someone's yard, and I wonder what it would be like to live here, to wake up every morning to the sound of birds, not traffic, to have time to listen, to be still. Then out of nowhere, a waterfall appears, hidden on a forest road, down a dirt turnoff I almost missed. Roaring and wild and completely unexpected. No signs, no crowds, just me and the rushing water and the soft mist hanging in the air. It's moments like these that remind me why I travel this way. Sometimes I stumble upon cows grazing in a wide open field, lifting their heads as I pass, as if to say, not many people come this way. And I wonder how many eyes have seen this view, how many travelers have paused to appreciate it. Probably not many. Every turn leads to something new, an oddly shaped rock formation, a narrow bridge over a stream, the sun slicing through pine trees, lighting up the road like a tunnel of gold. And when I finally stop, when I get out and hike, the land reveals even more. A quiet trail leading upward, just a little farther, a little steeper, until I reach a place that feels like a secret. A small oasis, crystal clear water flowing through granite pools, the perfect spot to rest, to picnic, to watch the clouds drift across the sky and feel the weight of the world slide off my shoulders. And then the trees, ancient, towering sequoias that rise from the earth like guardians of time. Their bark is soft and red, weathered from centuries of storms and sun. Some of these trees have been standing here since before our history books began. If only they could talk, what stories would they tell? There's something humbling about standing in the presence of something so old, so massive, and so silent. It makes my own thoughts seem quieter, more focused. Worries feel smaller. Perspectives shift. As summer comes to a close and the cooler air creeps in, the crowds fade, the trails grow quieter, and in that quiet, there's magic. Arriving at a viewpoint and finding it empty. No chatter, no footsteps, just wind in the trees. I hear birds calling in the distance. A lizard darts across a sunlit rock. The scent of pine hangs in the air. It feels like I've stumbled into a personal sanctuary, a place that exists just for me, just for now. And it's in these still, simple moments that I find clarity, not because I'm seeking answers, but because I've given my mind the space to breathe. This is the gift of slow travel, to move without rushing, to see without distraction, to feel connected, not just to the landscape, but to yourself. Because sometimes the most meaningful part of any adventure isn't where you're going, but it's what you discover along the way. Thank you so much for joining me on my journey today. If you like this video, please consider liking and subscribing. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.